How you do, Buckers? How the heck are you? So I've got one from Public House Brewing. This is a Revelation Stout. Before I get into it, I want to read just a little bit from their website. Moments of revelation are rare indeed. Lift a glass of this dry stout to your nose and breathe in the decadent aroma of dark chocolate emanating from the creamy off-white to tan colored head. Yeah, I'm going to give them that. Take a sip and feel familiar warmth of roasted coffee that goes down smooth. Notably, we don't add either to this beer. It doesn't contain coffee or chocolate. That's what they're telling you. But because of the roasted barley, you may get those notes. The joy of discovery is unspeakable and often can be appreciated by one's other senses. A third eye, perhaps. Revelation Stout isn't just allegory. It's dry with no coffee or chocolate. It's just pure malt. It's a revelation. The malts are pale ale, crystal, chocolate, roasted barley, absolutely, and flaked barley. Oh, nice. There is a lot of chocolate on the nose. They're not kidding. And hops are Millennium and Magnum. So there you go. 5.4%, 43 IBUs. So at 45.4, you're in line with a drier Irish stout. At the IBUs, they're a little bit more so. I think they are doing a more of a dry stout here, but they are certainly taking some American craft liberties. 5.4, 43. So there you go. So let me show you what I got here. It pours beautifully, as you can see. It almost has that Tootsie Roll chocolate kind of aroma about it. You know what I mean? Mostly dark chocolate with a hint of sweetness, but not like a milk chocolate kind of sweetness, if that makes sense to you. Mm. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. Yeah, although I was getting more chocolate than coffee on the nose, I'm getting a hint more coffee than chocolate on the flavor, but I'm getting a nice mix of both. Roasted barley does provide a lot of that, and some of the other malts will help as well. But roasted barley, this uses both what roasted barley and flaked barley, I believe I read there. The flaked barley will help with the texture, the mouthfeel. Oh, it's nice. I'm going to call it a medium bodied, even at only 5.4. Again, that flake barley really helps bring that body together on this beer. I first had this, I don't know, about 4 years ago, I guess, and I just love what they do with it. I haven't had it for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, and I got to tell you, I love it as much right now as I did the first time I had it. It really is a revelation, especially with everything having to be so trendy in the craft beer world right now. It's nice to find a brewery that's just making solid styles, that's not doing kitchen sink beers, that sticks by their guns, that has some integrity, that has some character, that has some intestinal fortitude. That's what I love about Public House. That's what I love about this beer. I'm really getting tired of kitchen sink beers. I gotta tell you, I mean, I'm tired of it. Tired of seeing it. I'm tired of people telling me how wonderful they are. I'm tired of people telling me that a solid style is mediocre just because they don't have the taste buds to understand it. This is a damn fine American dry stout. Got a hint of sweetness. Got chocolate, a little bit of like a chocolate malt in there. Mm. Getting a hint of anise as well in there. Oh, it's freaking gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't, it's just beautiful, man. It just makes me feel good all over. You know, before I was able to have all the beer styles I've had over the course of the years, and with the craft beer world exploding the way it has. I mean, early on, when craft beer first started, I mean, you saw a lot of Hefeweizens, you saw a lot of stouts. I've always been a big stout drinker. I can remember the first time I had a Guinness. All my friends hated it, and I loved it. Of course, there are some great craft versions of a stout out now where you look at that actual Guinness and say, well, I don't like it as much as I did, but it was the beer that brought me to this. So for that, I'm gonna give them what they deserve. Oh, gorgeous. It's just gorgeous on a lot of levels. I mean, they've got two locations. Rolla. I hate when I sound like a commercial because I'm not being paid to do anything. I never ask for free product like some people out there do, and then try to lie to you until they tell you they don't. But you know what they do when they give a product that clearly isn't a quality, an A plus. Oh, this is an A plus. Yeah, you say that because they gave it to you free. You have no character. You got no integrity. Anyways, this is quality beer. Rolla, St. James, these guys are doing great stuff. The products are slightly different tap rooms at each of them, so you got to visit both. But if you could only hit one, I guess I'd have to recommend the St. James for a couple reasons. One, it's right on Highway 44. It's the easiest one to get to. It's a little bigger, but if you want a more intimate feeling, that Rolla Brew Pub is awesome. I really like it. It was the first one I visited. So there you go. Oh, nice. Oh gosh. Again, I had this with the other flavors I've had from them. Their Rod's Cream Ale, the Frisco 1501, the Elusive IPA. I like it at first drink, and the more I drink, the more I'm going, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. The funny thing is, I haven't revisited these Public House products in 2 3 years, something like that, and I'm drinking them now, thinking, gosh Almighty, why haven't I been buying them? They're just, I mean, just for whatever reason, they're just hitting the spot with me. They are quality beers. They don't follow trends. They just make great beers. So go get them. I am Tough Beer Whisperer. Beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker. Purveyor of Wisdom. Chug a boom, that's good. And all around good guy. Dang, that's tasty.